What up, what up, what up? Welcome to a special bonus episode of Bruising Banter Podcast, where the topic is the rocket and the brew. Well, that be the fuel. I'm your host, Rob G. And today, we're closing out the year with something meaningful, inspiring, and honestly, pretty special. This episode is all about Hennessy Creek, Maryland's first Black-owned farm brewery. We had a chance to sit down with Dr. Tracy Wallace, Dr. Vaughn Wallace, and head brewer Leon Hill from Black Cave to talk about how a dream, some land, vision, and a whole lot of faith turned into a historic property, an event space, a bed and breakfast, a brewery, and now a growing cultural hub for community and craft beer. We're talking legacy. We're talking ownership. We're talking creativity. We're talking about creating experiences and rewriting what space looks like in this industry. You're going to feel that heart in this conversation. You're going to hear the purpose. You're definitely going to feel the pride. This isn't just about a beer story. This is a Black excellence story. This is a community story. This is the we matter in this space and we're building here story. And ending with this year, with that, yeah, that feels right. Because when I look back over this year, it's been the theme: growth, community, culture, laughter, connection. We've met incredible people, highlighted dope creators, entrepreneurs, brewers, and leaders. We've had real conversations. We showed love, we received love. We continue showing that this craft beer community isn't just about what's in the glass, it's about the people around it. So before we jump into this episode, we want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, shared episodes, supported our guests, came out to events, rocked with us online, or just sat with us week after week, listening to episodes. You made this year special. You made this platform matter, and we truly, truly appreciate you. Next year, well, we're leveling up. More conversations, more experiences, possibly more travel, more storytelling, more culture, more impact. We're just getting started, and this being year 7, that's pretty cool. But for now, grab a drink, pull up a chair, and enjoy a conversation with the team at Hennessy Creek as we wrap this year the right way. This is Bruising Banter Podcast. I'm Rob G. Shout out to 302 Yoda and Lou Belgium. Cheers to the year we've had, and a cheers to everything ahead. Let's get into it.
Bruising Banner Podcast. Bruising Banner Podcast. Bruising Banner Podcast. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Bruising Banner Podcast. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, is the legendary Brew Crew. What up, fellas?
I was reading this weekend. Mama. Nah, it doesn't taste like dirt. My name is Lou Belgium, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wondering,
does Delaware have an actual culture? This is the podcast that we talk about beer, but we also talk about a lot of things that's happening in the world. Politics, movies, anything really that comes to our mind while we're here sampling these brews. Grab a drink and pull up a chair.
Ooh, we love you, Bruising Banter Podcast.
What up? Welcome to Bruising Banter Podcast, where the topic is the rockin' and the brew. Well, that'd be the fuel. I'm your host, Rob G, and with me, as always, the legendary Brew Crew. What's going on, fellas?
all right.
Boy, always
Lou's
on
on mute.
always on mute.
Hello, everyone.
He should be called the mute boy.
The mute boy is crazy.
Because it's like 2 weeks in a row. He's like, oh, I'm back.
We don't be wanting to hear people to hear him burping and farting and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Because at one time he thought he was on mute and he was not.
Yep.
And he was like, man, fuck them.
Nah, I'd rather you call me the overmuter than mute boy. Over.
Well, yeah, that's like he can't talk or something.
Yeah.
You make it sound like he can't get right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's funny.
All right. Welcome to the podcast. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. If you are a returning bruiser or bruisette, welcome to the show. We're glad you can join us this afternoon. Well, this evening. We are live this evening. But hey, if you're listening to it later, welcome to. We do have
Robert really is trained in the brain, though. Like, that's why he didn't realize that we was live. He really trained.
Well, I did realize. Well, I gotta even check if we are. Are we live? Let's see.
I was about to say no. Not right now.
There we go. We are live on everything
There it
else.
is.
And now we are officially live on IG for the first time, I think, right? This is the first time we're live on IG?
No, not the first
I mean,
time.
I
Well,
mean,
like
from,
this, like
from
this.
this.
In a long time.
From
Yeah,
this.
like this.
This is our first time being live like this.
Is it?
Right.
Is it?
Yeah. This
We normally go directly into Instagram.
right, exactly. Yes, this is the first time we are streaming on all 3 platforms: YouTube, Facebook, and now IG. So we are glad you can join us because we do have a great show for you this evening. We do have the team from Hennessy Creek. What?
You said this evening you stopped.
Oh, that's because
Yeah,
I
that was good.
I was
Yeah, I was smiling. I was like, oh, but you stopped. You stopped again.
you chuckled. I was like, what did I do now?
You scared him. You scared him. You scared him.
You actually did great that time.
Well, we do have the team from Hennessy Creek. We have Dr. Tracy Wallace, Dr. Vaughn Wallace, and Mr. Leon Hill. Let me bring them to the podcast. Let me bring them all in.
Welcome. We're in the 6 box.
All right.
What's going on, everybody?
All right.
Hello.
Coming on. Appreciate you
Thanks
guys
for
for
having
coming
us.
on.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on. Before we get into everything, we always like to know what everybody's drinking on, if they are drinking on something. So, what are we drinking today? And we always start with our guests. So I don't know who wants to start. Tracy, you want to start? What you drinking on today? If you're drinking on something.
Sure. I'm drinking a sparkling ice black cherry 0 sugar beverage.
That's a lot.
Hey, ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Say that again. Sparkling. What?
Sparkling ice. The flavor is black cherry, and it's a 0 sugar
Okay. All right.
sparkling water.
Healthy as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mix it for some of the beer drinking.
All right.
Got you.
All right. Leon, you drinking on something?
Yeah, so I'm doing the complete opposite of that. I am drinking an 11% barley wine that I brewed here at the house.
All right.
Nice.
And I'll be bringing that over to the event on Saturday as well. So I'm looking forward to having you guys try some and let me know what you think about it.
Yeah, I will take a small sip.
Absolutely.
11%.
Small sip. That's right.
Yes.
Small sip.
I'm taking a pinky. I'm gonna do that.
Just rub it on your
Rub it on your gums.
gums.
Yeah, right.
'Cause, Leon, does your
Yeah.
barley wine have
Well, definitely-
sediment in it, or is it a clear one?
Nope.
Okay.
Sediment free, clears the day. Yeah, I put it in secondary, make sure you get all that good stuff out of there, and then I wrap it into kegs. Once I wrapped it, I was able to force carpet, and it's been sitting in my little refrigerator down there for the past couple of weeks now. Getting nice and cold, lagering inside the keg. That's actually my first time trying it in quite a while, and I gotta tell you, man, this is a pretty good homebrew beer for sure.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So I'm very excited for everybody to try it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Really.
Nice, nice.
Cheers to that.
All right. Vaughn, you drinking on something?
Okay, we
You're
can't hear
muted.
you.
I think I'm muted, Doc.
I don't think you muted though.
Nah, he's not muted through the system. He may be muted on his computer.
Yeah, because we could hear him earlier.
Yeah.
Yep.
While he's
So we're going to pretend he is sipping on one of our beers. Leon, go ahead and just talk about the brown nut ale. That's what he's sipping on.
All right.
Yes. So,
I like that. I like that. Go ahead.
Good segue, Tracy.
Nut brown ale, yeah.
it's a nut brown ale. Absolutely. So nut brown ale is a smooth, easy drinking kind of a beer. It's definitely one of those kind of beers that is a little bit different. Not malty flavors up top, malty feeling on your palate and everything. Very light, very refreshing, easy 5%, 5.5% beer. It's an everyday drinking kind of a beer, you know, when you want something with a little more flavor to it, but still enough of heavy on your body and everything. This nut brown ale is the one, you know what I mean?
Nice.
I'm excited for that one too, for sure.
Yeah.
That will be there as well.
We call that one the Mr. Bernard.
Yep, Mr. Bernard. That's what it's
Yeah.
called, Mr. Bernard. Mm-hmm. This
It's,
nut brown
it's
ale is
named
the one,
after Vaughn's
you know what I mean?
dad, Bernard
I'm excited for
Wallace.
that one too, for sure.
Yes,
That will
indeed.
be there as well.
Bernard Wallace, father-in-law. Yeah,
Got you.
absolutely.
Awesome.
Vaughn, we got some volume from you? No, not yet.
No.
Nah,
All
he
right.
might gotta check the
Yeah, you might want to switch it up, Doc.
Yeah, you might have to go out and just come back in. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. But I got well, while he trying to get this together, I'll talk about what I got from the back of my fridge that I ain't know was there.
Oh,
Hey, it's a back of the fridge. It's a back of the fridge episode. Yes.
This one ain't a bad one. It's good. It's actually
What year? How long ago? How long ago?
I don't know. It might not have been that long. This is the Solidarity.
Solidarity
from the DC Brewers.
Yeah,
Guild.
I think that's like less than a year. That's less.
Yeah,
than a
it's
year.
probably less than a year.
Okay. That
This
don't
is
count.
This is 5.8. You know, like it's still from the back because I didn't know it was there, and I just moved a bunch of shit.
Right.
And
You
boom,
changing the
pow,
rules.
I found it.
We updating the rules. We updating the rules.
Yeah, it still came from the back though. It still
It
came.
was in the back of the
Yeah, it
fridge.
was
So back then, that's it.
true.
Yeah,
As long as we're in the can, right?
Yeah, right. But this is American IPA brewed with some Citra and some Nelson's Sauvignon hops. I guess I'm saying that right. But I'm not even going. This is the DC Brewers Guild beer, so I'm not going to go over all the breweries that's involved in this. There's a lot on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's actually not too hoppy. Nice, got a little sweet flavor to it. So I just started drinking IPAs in the past maybe a couple months. But this one's a legit IPA.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah. I will pass me another of these. This is good. That's good. That's real good. Oh, look, and I just got it in my Soul Mega glass from 2022.
That's what's up. Soul Mega. That's right, man. Hell yeah.
Yo, Yoda, it's cool seeing your palate evolve in like real time.
Yeah, right. That shit crazy because I hate it.
You was like, ew. You was like, ew. Now you passing me another. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
After you drink 100,000 stout,
you gotta try another. You gotta go another way. You gotta go another way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
all
Dude,
right.
you drinking something?
Yeah.
I'm not drinking something. I'm drinking water. But I like to take the opportunity to wish my grandmother a happy heavenly birthday. She would have been 99 years old today.
Wow.
So happy birthday to Mary Boger. Thank you so much. And anybody else that's has a person in the afterlife, if you want to wish them a happy, whatever. Rest in peace to y'all.
That's sweet.
For sure.
Thank you.
All right.
Rob, what you drinking?
I'm bringing back. Well, I think I had this on the podcast before. From Big Oyster, it is the Atlantic Co. It is their Mexican lager. Oh, you can't really see it. There it is.
Nice.
The Mexican lager.
I like that can.
Huh?
You said what?
I think you can actually see the can this time.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's so much better. It's so much better.
Yeah.
I feel bad. The next time we're on, I will definitely have a Hennessy Creek beer in front of me, no doubt.
No doubt.
Sure.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm working on my beer palate. So I'm actually excited to become a beer drinker, but have a refined, taste for it because I'm new to this game. And so this is a whole new opportunity for me from soup to nuts. So I'm really excited about learning what my palate likes.
Oh, I can't wait to ask you questions, Tracy.
Okay.
You like a total beer virgin right now?
I am a total beer virgin. Yes.
Huh.
When did you start? When did you say I want to try to like beer?
So when we decided to go on this journey to be the first, Black-owned farm brewery in the state of Maryland, I mean, I'm wide open to learn things. I'm wide open to, to try things. And when Paul and I decided we wanted to go the craft beer path, I was like, I'm going to have to not learn to like beer. I mean, a lot of people who don't drink beer, it's just like, that's the first reaction. But
I don't like beer.
But it was the same way with wine until I went to Argentina and did some formal wine tasting with some real sommeliers. And now I appreciate it. Like I respect it now.
That's
so
it.
I
That's
am.
it.
Yeah. So that's the journey I'm on. So not just learning about the history of beer and learning about, like from Leanne, how to actually brew beer, going and brewing myself with other women-owned brewers. It's exciting. And then being able to taste stuff. Yeah. So I'm excited to get to know the beer styles and try them out and figure out what I love.
That's good.
So I think I figured it out. Am I live now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Dr. Vaughn.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to the live show.
Technical difficulties, but I cracked the code.
Awesome.
And he also was cracking. Did you crack a beer? Did you crack a beer too? I thought I heard it in the background. Somebody.
Well, I mean, the beer wasn't cold, so I just did an old fashioned, real slick like.
All right.
Got you.
All right. Well, everybody is drinking on something. Yeah.
Rob, you said the ABV on that you was drinking?
It's 4.4%, so it was light. It's a light beer.
That is light.
It is.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. It's a Tuesday. I don't go too up on a Tuesday. I go mellow.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's just the song.
This is my one beer I've had in about 2.5, 3 weeks. So
Okay.
I'm gonna enjoy this one.
Right.
Oh, I wasn't judging.
Yeah,
I wasn't judging.
Well,
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, but
Nah. Leon felt bad. He was like, "Oh shit." Yeah.
Let me tell him why I'm drinking this 11%. He been thinking about that all day too. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna crack that today. I ain't had it in a couple of weeks. Oh my god!
had it a little bit. Let me pour this thing through this tube right quick and see what it tastes like. You know, absolutely.
That's what's up.
That's good shit right there, boy.
All right. Well, everybody has something good to drink, so we are excited to know what Hennessy Creek is all about, what Hennessy Creek Brewery is going to be, and what Rhythm and Brew is. So without further ado, as they say, welcome again to the podcast. And whoever wants to start, I'm going to give you another round of applause. And the proverbial floor is yours.
Yeah.
So Hennessy Creek is a 42-acre farm that we purchased in 2018 with being the first Black farm brewery in Southern Maryland. So we've been on this journey for a minute. And it's a bed and breakfast. It's an event center, 5,400 square foot event center where we have all kind of events, host government officials, etc. And most importantly, the brew house, which is what we're going to introduce this upcoming weekend, where we're going to have a 4-barrel system where we can do all kind of great things here on the property. We're actually going to be growing a product. So we've been growing sorghum, different vegetables for different products and things that we're going to be serving. But we're here for everybody, every walk of life, nationality. But it's special. You'll notice when you get here this weekend, you can be like, yeah, this is different.
All right.
Yeah, I want to add that the property is historical. So it was originally 240 acres of land. It was a plantation. It's had 3 previous owners. It was not a brewery or anything like that before we, bought the property. The previous owners of the property parceled off land, and then Vaughn and I bought, like he said, the last 41.8 acres.
Round up.
The property is historically referred to as Rosemont, but we changed it to Hennessy Creek because we thought that was catchy and kind of sexy. There actually is a Hennessy Creek. It just doesn't run on the property. When we saw the name, we checked it. And we're like, let's just go with the add brewery on the end.
All right.
So here we are.
Wait, there's a Hennessy Creek where?
We have built this from the ground up.
Now, where's the actual Hennessy Creek at? You said there's an actual Hennessy Creek.
It actually runs through the property on the back side of the property, connects to the other side. So, yeah, it's legitimate.
Yeah.
We don't owe any royalties to anybody right now.
Right.
So let me ask you this: so, what made y'all want to? First of all, when you looked at the property, what made you guys want to obtain that location, that property? Because I look at it on Google, it's in the middle of nowhere to me.
Yeah.
So actually, it's surrounded by maybe 4 or 5 wineries. And when we started looking at the opportunity, we let's diversify and focus on beer, craft beer, because what that'll do for us is the husbands can drop the wives off at the winery, and they can come and hang out at the creek, and we can have, beer, football, pizza, all that kind of stuff, and make the area complete. So that's kind of how we saw the opportunity for all of this beautiful space.
So we lived in Brandywine for 19 years before we bought the property, the 42-acre farm. Let me just start with that. Okay. So when we it was a series of events that happened that turned us on to craft beer, but we were looking at properties and we we saw 3 properties, and the one that we ended up buying was the one that we, couldn't afford. But, by the grace of God and, our parents who were alive at the time, believing in our dream, and, they helped us out. We were able to secure the property that we wanted. And so that's the one that.
Yeah.
Now was it
so when you guys
always,
when you guys purchased? You go, Rob.
No, I was going to say, was it always a dream to do something with the property in terms of a brewery, or was that always the goal?
Yeah. So after we got turned on to the craft brew universe and did some research, we needed a space that could accommodate, us having festivals and things like that. So we just went on a mad search for about a month and found it with that in mind. But we weren't able to kind of fully, develop the dream until we got some use and occupancy, some construction stuff had to go through it. But that was always the goal. But we reversed it because we knew that we were going to have some hurdles. So here we are now, like probably 85% through the hurdles. But the show goes on now. They have to get out the way or they might just get ran over as we develop this final phase of it.
Yeah.
It's serious now.
You done?
Yeah.
It's fight. We fight now. Y'all, somebody will get hurt. So, am I supposed to be violent on the podcast?
You can. You can. If that's how you feeling, whatever. You over there in the you in the dojo anyway. You making.
What, So what's interesting about this property is, like Vaughn said, it came with 3 barns and a historic house on the property. Our focus was always craft brew, but COVID hit, 2020, everything shut down, and so we were really trying. And while a lot of businesses were closing up and stuff, we were thriving because people were looking for open space. So here we had this 42-acre farm and these barns, and we're like, what can we do? How can we generate money? Because the whole brewery concept, the 3-year plan, just halted. And so we ended up kind of coming up with this idea of why don't we become a venue? Because a couple of the local wineries around here, a few of them do weddings. So we're like, we can do weddings. Our venue is 3 times as big as some of the other ones. And then we just got really, really creative. I mean, Vaughn and I will sit and we just brainstorm, and he's strong with his ideas, and they're like this big, and I'm more of the organized, get it all together. And so we just started doing events, small scale, and then we had a lot going on. And then the house, we didn't need a house, we already lived in a house, so we're like, why don't we make this an Airbnb? Then it was like, nah, it's a historic house, because the house was built in the 1830s. So we're like, so Vaughn was like, no, we should make it a bed and breakfast. Like, that would be awesome. That way we can keep our hands on it, preserve all the historic features.
Yeah.
So here it is, the venue part, and then the brewery and the bed and breakfast part just kind of grew out of necessity.
Right.
And so now we're just all like hands down, just ready to get this brewery open. Because we've been working on that forever.
And half of it again is just being different, because everybody was Airbnb, everybody was, brick and mortar. So we tried to create another value proposition by being different. And that's where a lot of this stuff was born. And stepping out on those islands are always a little frightening, because you set the new tone or the new path. But now we have something that's unique that we think is going to have a lot of traction in the universe of the craft brew world.
Right, because now it's like an experience now. Because now you have the bed and breakfast, the venue space, and the brewery. So it's like a one-stop shop, I guess.
So we have to. Leon has to share how we came together, because, I don't know how to make beer. Vaughn knows how to drink beer. We were like, do we know anybody? We need to know some.
I practiced during COVID. I had a couple of.
He did. I know a little bit.
Well, we see how that worked out. Hence, hi, Leon.
Yeah.
That's right. It worked out in the end, right?
Head brewer Leon is on the podcast.
That's right, man.
Because of Dr. Vaughn's home brew kit.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah, so a funny story, how I met Dr. Wallace was I had some friends that lived right around the corner from Hennessy Creek. And my wife and I and the kids were visiting them, and They told me, like, like right down this dirt road, is Hennessy Creek. It's an Airbnb and it's a wedding venue, but they're also building a brewery over there. And I've been in the industry 10 plus years. I've brewed all in DC, all in Virginia, nothing in Maryland, but I mean I have lots of hands-on working experience in the brewing industry, from polishing the taps and making sure that they're nice and shiny to ensuring that the product is good to go and put it into a can or a keg or what have you. So, and everything in between. So, I had the whole team. I got the wife. I got 3 kids. We're all packed in the minivan and all that kind of stuff, right? And the only thing I heard was, we just want to go home, Dad. We just want to know what time.
Can we go home?
Right. Can we just go home? But we'll go home as soon as we make one more stop, So we rolled over to Hennessy Creek, and like, wow, this place is massive. I mean, this place looks fantastic out here. And I wasn't expecting to talk to or see or do anything like that, but it just so happened that Dr. Vaughn out here got in his go-kart and sped over to the car. And so he and I started rapping and everything. Dr. Vaughn, listen, man, my name is Leon Harris. I'm a brewer at Port City Brewing Company out in Alexandria. I've been brewing for 10 plus years. Heard you guys got a brewery. Could I maybe take a look at it and see what's going on around here? And he showed me the whole thing. I went from the barn to where you want to open the space and stuff. And he told me the story about Hennessy Creek as a whole, and it just worked. It just kind of fell into place,
Yeah.
So, a little bit of time went by, and I did some other things with the brewery, and I decided to get out of the brewing industry for a little bit and focus on, I'm actually working. I'm an investigator in DC with the Alcohol Board, the Alcoholic Beverage and Cannabis Administration. So while I'm not brewing, per se, my brewing career is kind of starting over again. I'm brewing in the house and brewing in my garage, and eventually brewing over in Hennessy Creek. I still have my foot in the law aspect of the brewing industry, and specifically when it comes to bars and restaurants and taverns and things like that. And so one thing led to another. Dr. Vaughn and Dr. Tracy had asked me to actually brought Dr. Vaughn and your son over to the house for a brew day, and we started talking and started rapping about it and everything. And one thing led to another. I gave him this we're calling it Elsie's Ale, which is a watermelon wheat beer that I created. Very easy drinking, 5% beer, but the real taste of watermelon. And I gotta tell you, man, I knocked it out of the park with that one. Mm-hmm. And I think that got Dr. Tracy interested into brewing beer, but it's just like, okay, well, if I get Dr. Tracy on, I might be doing something right. I know Dr. Vaughn. I think Dr. Vaughn, I can get Dr. Vaughn to drink just about anything.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You know what I mean?
I'm easy.
But Dr. Tracy, I want to make sure I get everything just right, and I want to make sure it's something that we all can drink. And there's gonna be some beers like the bright wine that's probably a little strong, a little too much, but as long as you try it, you don't know if you like something until you actually try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You might like everything I like, or everything I make. You might not like anything, So it just happened to be a happenstance. Yeah. That Dr. Vaughn came out in his go-kart, and we started talking about it, and one thing led to another, and
voila.
Now I got 20 gallons of beer ready to be drank.
I know that's right. Yeah.
So, but one thing that Leon didn't mention that, because how most people just have like a vision and a dream, like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna build this thing out, and then you be like, yeah, go. But then life starts lifing, and then that vision just shifts.
Right.
But Leon didn't know that it was a match made in heaven, because I was like keeping him up to every journey, every part of it. Like, here's the drawings. He was like, okay, this thing is about to blow up. And I was like, I'm going to Vegas for the CBC. He was like, really? Looking at tanks, and then I was getting designs. So I was sharing to let him stay, connected to what we were about to do. so that he can see that it was real. And then it's been a beautiful partnership as we kind of moved to just show him. And then when we got to this part, now, you get new friends, but I'm like, nah, we good on friends. Yeah. Leon is our guy. Black Cave is going to be born, reborn.
Black Cave.
And we have been lockstep the whole time. So this coming out, as far as Hennessy Creek and what it has to offer, it's going to just rise all tides and boats. So we locked in and we ready to go. So that's how we kind of came to be a unified force. And Leon is the X factor. So we keep him hid. We keep him in the basement chained up. That probably wasn't a good reference. That was a good reference. I'm new to this.
Take your time. Hey, Leon, does your day job help out with helping the Wallaces with opening the brewery?
No, not at all. So I'm in DC. So DC and Maryland has two different laws.
Understood.
So for me, it's a totally separate situation there, and so which I'm grateful for, because that way I don't have to. There's no kind of like paper play type of situation going on, and looking at me funny and stuff like that. So I'd rather keep it separate anyway.
Yeah. Understood.
So,
yeah, but that's dope though. It's crazy, because I just think it's like, because one, it's important that we even state that. It's just the fact that Black people owning this much land is like,
hold on. You like to say, and you like to talk about Black people owning shit and first and all that stuff. The shit was built in 1830, and we didn't have no rights in 1830. So that was some white man shit that they just bought and repurposed it into some Black shit. So power to the people.
We bought it back. That's right.
You said 1830. My face frowned like I got kind of icky. It was kind of nasty.
Well, let me say this much about the history part. So there's slave blood in that soil. So
absolutely.
When people come out to Hennessy Creek, like, we definitely always want to talk about the history of the property, because it's so meaningful to us to have that, to own that back. And I'll be honest with you, every time it rains, I feel like, something's going to come up from the soil.
Some money.
People come there and have said they've had experiences, feelings and stuff, but it just makes us feel super proud and very amazing. And and we're just glad to be able to not just, talk about our dreams, but live our dreams. And so this is super important for us. We're all about generational wealth. I am married to a extremely aggressive businessman, and our life is beautiful, but it is uncomfortable.
He made us go twice, the way he didn't talk about people in the basement.
I know. That's my military side. Keep sneaking out. I was 20 years of military that keeps sneaking out.
It's about the mission.
It's about the mission. There you go. See, she know my trigger words. That's my activation word right there. Don't say
I'm like, babe, I'm tired. He's like, look, no, I'm gonna need you. We got to get this thing done tonight. I told these people we're gonna have this application done tonight. I'm like, it don't have to be that. No, and I just, all right, babe.
And that's, to be honest with you, that's what I admire about Dr. Vaughn a lot, because I'm trying to get my own thing going with Black Cave, and I'm hoping to pick your brain, Doc, about trying to get my own thing going eventually. Sometime down the road. I mean, it doesn't be tomorrow, of course, but eventually down the road, getting my stuff together and everything, and learning the business aspect of it and everything. That's what I'm interested in doing myself.
I like that, Leon. Shoot your shot live. Shoot your shot live.
Right. Black Cave,
out there live. You can't say no. You can't say no when you got his beer. And
that's the easy part.
Right? You got it.
That's the easy part.
Exactly.
We already told you.
I'll brew whatever beers you guys want. You want to brew 4 barrels? You want to do 12 barrels? You want to do 30 barrels? I can do it all. Man.
I like that.
It's my time. Let me grab your ear.
I'm gonna change my camera.
But this is one of the things. This is one of the things we love about Leon, because you can meet people and they instantly think a certain way about you. Oh, y'all doing too much. Oh, y'all just talk. Or, oh, y'all think y'all whatever. And it has been the most incredible relational experience, right? Like, we're not looking for a one-off. We're not looking for use you for something. I mean, He sees what we're doing. He sees us. We see what he's doing. We see him. Vaughn and I have always been relational people, and we're all about collaborating and uplifting each other. There is no reason for any of us to try to get all the light, all the money, all the shade. There's enough of this pie for all of us to eat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that comes with being good people, though. Like that's all. That comes with being good people. Because when I met y'all in Pittsburgh, what, last year? Was it like
2 years ago?
2 years ago?
It wasn't this year.
2 years. Like, I mean, I was like, oh, there's some nice folks. And when I heard the story, I'm like, yo, that sounds dope. Like, and now fast forward to now, we'll be there this up and coming weekend. So here we are.
Again, we're just excited because we are sharing in this space, and I know that when you all touch it and see all of the possibilities, all of the things that you probably have seen when you've gone to the conferences and we didn't own an event space. You've gone to the festival and you don't know who owned the event space, but we're not afraid to fly this airplane without the engine. We'll put it in the air as long as we can galvanize and win. But when you see the space, y'all can just like, I'm just gonna look at you. We're gonna come up with our signals before this is over with. So when y'all like get overwhelmed with like the possibilities, you just create a signal so we ain't gotta be smiling and grinning. So people are like, why they grinning at each other all walking? These grown, big, burly men keep like grinning and
keep giggling
and giggling. No giggling.
Buddy.
We gotta come up with something that I'm telling you, it is that, because we get overwhelmed with like the bigness of it, and nobody has really galvanized it. But one thing we know, and Tracy said it, we're not gonna eat this pie by ourselves. Right. We're not gonna just like become successful with this pie that we have. It is made to share. And that's why we're excited about having the Black Brew movement, the Black Brewers, this team come together on this fertile soil so that you all can see how we can kind of like scale an event. Yeah. Everybody's high-fiving and everybody walk away, hitting their goals and targets. It's built that way.
Absolutely.
Real talk. I don't want to get preachy, but it is what it is.
Now what's the overall, I guess, vision of the actual brewery? Like how many taps is it supposed to be? I know you said it's going to be like farm the brewery, but like is that? I know you said sorghum. Is that sorghum or like wheat? Like what exactly is the like when we expect when it's all said and done? What should it look like? I guess.
So when it's all said and done, we're going to be doing a variety of beers, and that's why we got Leon. So we got about 4 or 5 formulas already built. But we have to grow a percentage of the product on the farm. And sorghum is a real versatile African grain that's, can handle droughts, and you don't have to do much care with it. So to meet the requirement, sorghum, and then we can just gluten-free. So we'll start eventually going down different paths. But we'll still be outsourcing the different brands and things that we do seasonally so we can be attractive to all of, different patrons and stuff like that. But, from like bees, I'm going to bring some nukes on so we can get the honey from the farm. So then we can just say, Leon did, we call it honey sweetness or something, and we pull some fresh honey. Leon goes out there without a bee suit, gets stung all up. Come brew the beer. He got like knots like Martin and all that stuff.
That's extra money.
Right.
No
paycheck there, Doc.
No bee suit.
No bee suit.
No.
That's character. That's what we like bomb. Like, Leon, go out there, get the honey. Gotta make this bee. So I'm just saying, so stuff like that is what's going to create like the stories. We might take people out there with a bee suit to just get the honey, and then we make a small batch of it. But it's different things that we can create. But guess who's going to be doing it? It's going to be us doing it.
Yeah.
And people going to be just like, really? They doing it like that? Mm-hmm. And that's the experience and the value proposition that we want to create. So it's so much that when you all see the space, it's going to activate those inner creative thoughts that you would not see because you might have them in somebody else's space, but you can't share it with the person who owns it because they're going to look at you a certain kind of way. Nah, take the Band-Aid off. We want to hear it because if it's successful, we all win. And we about the creating the experience that's different.
Yeah.
We're not a cookie cutter. So that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for.
I volunteer to help out with the bees, but I'm putting a suit on. I don't know what you're talking about.
You got to know what it feels like.
No, I know. I've been stung multiple times. You be right next to me with no bee suit. We get the honey together.
You got to know what it feels like. I'm gonna be there with the suit on to support you. But like, how does that feel? You be like, dude.
No, it's no way. It's no way. I unvolunteer.
Let me ask you all this though. Like, so right now, the main thing that's up and running completely is the bed and breakfast, correct?
No, it's the bed and breakfast and the venue.
In the venue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me say, it's 3 barns. The 5,400 square foot barn, we converted that into a venue. So we do public and private events. So we have private events a lot, like almost every weekend. Weddings, birthday parties, retirement party, corporate events, blah, blah, blah.
Divorce parties.
Everything.
Oh, that's crazy.
Anyway, then we have our scheduled public events throughout the year, right? So like I know we're gonna talk about Rhythm and Brews soon, but we do events and then we do like date night stuff. We do like crab feasts, we do brunches, we do dinner under the stars. I mean, you name it, we're doing all kinds of things for the community as well too. So those are actively going simultaneously. The brewery is the third part of this. It was the first part, but that's the part that we're pushing.
Okay.
And so the brewery right now, Vaughn, is scheduled to open. Is it spring now? 2020.
It's spring of 2026. So we got the tanks in. Quick story about the tanks. They brought them in on a tractor trailer. They didn't even have a lift gate. The guy didn't even have a pallet jack. He was like, "Here you go," and we were like, "Here you go."
Leon, it's crazy.
And the guy was like, it was amazing. So because we in a farm environment, I made a couple of phone calls. My neighbor came over with a tractor with some forks on it. He said, I can lift these small tanks, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that big tank. It ain't coming off of here with that. So we went up the street. Yeah, the mash tank. He said, I can't lift that. I'm losing hydraulic fuel and my system's about to break down. But we were getting tanks off with straps and careful and bringing it down without a lift gate. So we got everything in the barn right now. So all we got to do really now is just start assembling it. And that's what we're going to just start building a schedule after this weekend. And then that's going to be, again, the process of, all right, we'll probably come back on here and kind of create some content to show now we're about to start connecting this stuff and commissioning this stuff. And then in the spring, we're going to just like start having the build up, and that's where we're going to do some fabulous stuff. So that's been the things that they don't tell you about. When you
that you don't see, because all this stuff is happening.
Right. Yeah.
Well, everybody's sleeping. Vaughn and I up doing math, trying to figure out stuff, all kind of science project. It's just crazy. Yeah.
People just show up for the grand opening. They don't know what took place.
Right.
No clue how many bee stings y'all got, because y'all got to go get the honey. How many snakes you saw cutting
you gotta stop with this stuff, man. You gotta stop. I'm glad you mentioned sorghum though, because I wanted to come back to that. Are your guys going to be growing other things besides the sorghum? I don't know. So are we going to be like I know you said you're going to be sourcing from other places, but most of the things that are going to be there are going to be for the brewery. Or are y'all more farm to table for the eateries as well?
I'm gonna start it off. We're not gonna be producing on a large scale for community. However, when we do things like seasonal, we might do like farm to table, and then say that all of the ingredients came from the farm, all the fresh vegetables came from the farm. The honey, we'll be able to say, it might be seasonal. Leon got 10 stings, and we might call it the 10 stinger brew. Because you got to get at least 10 in order to name it that, Leon.
Everybody gets stung by him.
Problem. Why he want to do so bad?
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand what's going on.
What's happening right here?
You got to send somebody out there to get it. But
it's not him, though. He won't send himself.
All things, everything is painful when you learn it.
Yeah,
This is
no,
Robert
that's
Downey Jr.
not the mission. That's not the mission. The mission is to get the honey.
Exactly.
Not to get stung.
So
I
it might
know,
be
yo.
Dr. Honey. We might call it Dr. Honey.
This is
Tracy
funny.
go out there and get stunk for the team. Somebody got to go.
Moving along. I want to speak to so
Dr. Honey
guys,
Stinger.
So right now we are developing our nonprofit arm of Hennessy Creek, right?
Okay.
And that has a more educational side, the farming side, the seeds, all that kind of stuff. So we have so many activities and thoughts and things that we're planning out on the nonprofit side. So a lot of the stuff that we'll be growing, for example, when we do our harvest festival, we'll probably grow pumpkins, because for that time of the season we'll have pumpkins for the harvest, the festival. We may use some pumpkin and maybe one of our beers that we have in the winter time, and maybe, Leon's like, oh, I think I'm gonna add a little pumpkin in it, whatever. So we'll have some stuff, lots of vegetables, fruits, because, we have the bed and breakfast too. So we're using those foods for the bed and breakfast to source that.
Yep.
But whatever percentage we need to grow on the property to fall under agritourism and a farm brewer is what we're going to grow. But like hops, I know we're going to outsource hops because it's too hard to grow in our area.
Okay. So when you say that, you have to have you have to grow certain things on the farm to be the kind of farm you got.
No.
What is that?
No.
There's a percentage. And again, they haven't defined it, but we're suspiciously thinking that they're going to start defining quantities once we start really start galvanizing the energy and bringing people to the site. They're going to be like, no, I got to grow 20% of X, Y, and Z. They may change it. However, right now is no percentage. So we can grow just a quarter acre of X or half an acre of X. And really it's just for like, come and drink the beer. Let's go see where we grew it, just to kind of create an experience. But it's no defined amount of anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if Leon says, I want to put celery in one of the beers, we're going to start growing celery. Because Leon said.
Right.
That is an idea.
You know what I'm saying?
That is an idea.
Hey, I'm with Leon.
Look at Rob's face. Rob's face said no celery, no way.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, we don't want beer to be too healthy.
Right. It's already gluten free, right?
right. That's way too healthy. But if the market demands it, guess what we
gotta
gotta
do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I don't think the market ever demand that. They won't ever demand celery beer.
No celery.
Celery water is pretty good, though.
You'll be surprised. There's a
Celery water is
market
not
for it,
bad. Celery water is not
bad. So it may be, you may be able to get away with a celery beer.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Yeah. Maybe. We're trying to we're doing at the house first on the small system. See how it plays out.
Yeah,
5
there you
gallons,
go.
5 gallons.
I like that.
So,
like that.
And that's another thing. Once we get up and running and stuff like that, my goal is to take my whole homebrew kit and I'm gonna take that over to Hennessy Creek too. And so it's gonna be a lot more of trial and error with the small stuff. And then once we get feedback, okay, well, this one worked. We can scale that up to 4 barrels. If this one didn't work, well, what's 5 gallons? 5 gallons is maybe $100, maybe if that. So we can cut our losses for that one. But I think for the most part, I've had a lot of hits and a lot less misses than I've had with hits. You know what I mean? So, plus with I'm always looking to try to do something new and different and traditional. Like Dr. Tracy was saying about traveling, I'm a big time, again, I'm a beer guy, right? So I was overseas in Holland for 3 years in the Air Force, and that's where I picked up the hobby of craft beer. I've talked about Hofbrau's and wit beers and Hefeweizens and everything else and everything. And I would love to try out different styles and travel to different parts of the world and different parts of the country, like Bolivia and Argentina, and Africa, and see how they brew their beers and how they're traditional and their traditional ways and what kind of grains they use and what's their water profile, and they're getting to the science part of it too, right? The water profiles and where they're getting their hops from and what kind of grain are they using, sorghum versus pilsner versus pale malt and the specialty grains and stuff like that too. So
you get me excited over here. I already envision some market research trips. I'm not going, but you and Vaughn can go.
Yeah,
come on,
to Because somebody's got to be here running the brewery, right?
Yeah,
I got Dr. Tracy. We got a link. I got a great idea. I was talking to
too much, Leon. We got to go to some exotic places to find out about the beer.
Hey,
we're gonna stay in Holland for another week, Tracy.
I'll tell you what.
And I'm gonna answer the phone and say that's okay because I'm in the DR.
See, Leon,
I'll take the B things for stop.
Look, read the comments. I'm sending them straight to you, Leon. Like you're doing too much. check the comments.
So guys, are we on only for an hour? Because I definitely want to talk about Rhythm and Brews.
Yeah, we're about to get. So yeah, let's get into Rhythm and Brews. So what can we expect?
Ooh, I'm gonna start, and then I'll you do day one, Trey, and I'll do day two.
All right, I'll do day one. All right, so Rhythm and Brews was the name we came up with. It's our flagship event of the year. That is we'll have that every year. This year's our inaugural Rhythm and Brews Craft Beer Festival. So we are just highlighting craft brewers, right? And where our focus is minority brewers, but we are inviting local brewers as well too. But we want to do minority, in the years to come. So day one, so we modeled this after Barrel and Flow because we went there and we're like, we've seen it. Oh my God, we know how to do it. So the first day we're doing a mini ag conference. So from 1 to 5 p.m., we are inviting, county and state reps and people to come get a ticket. You get to hear 4 sessions. We want everybody to go to each thing. We're going to have Leon's going to be talking about, the brewing process, how to make beer. We have somebody talking about beer styles. We've got the Black Brew Movement talking about, how we can leverage, agriculture and beer, together. And then we have somebody talking about beer. Did I say beer styles?
Beer styles.
Okay, I can't think of the 4th thing. It kind of leaves my
mind. The farming.
Oh, aspect. The farming side, right? The farming aspect. So soil and navigating all of that. So that's a 4-hour event. We're serving charcuterie. It's going to be a fabulous event. I'm sorry, we're just serving snacks for that. From 5 to 9 p.m., we're having our Meet the Craft Brewers happy hour, right? So you get to meet the brewers. That's where we're doing beer tasting. We're serving the charcuterie there. We're going to be serving some of our brick oven pizza that we make at Hennessy Creek. So people just meet, greet, have a good time, that whole piece, right? So I'm going to let Vaughn take side. So that's Friday. So Saturday.
That's Friday. So Saturday is the festival. So the festival is going to kick off at 1. We have about 3 food vendors. The craft brewer is going to move from the event center out in the field with their tents. We're going to have VIP tents for our special invited guests. And then we're going to have live entertainment, Caribbean DJ, different vendors with artwork. Again, just more of a vibe, just canvas the space, cornhole, same kind of like feel, but it'll be at Hennessy Creek inside and outside.
Right.
I'm leaving a detail. Oh, leaving out a key detail. So Alex Vaughn, Google her, look her up. She's an R&B artist. She happens to be, I'm Vaughn Alexander. She's Alex Vaughn, hint, hint. So she's an R&B artist that's going to be performing on the stage live. She's been on the BET Awards, all this kind of stuff. So anyway, that's the highlight of Saturday. But then Sunday, I'll toss it back over to Tracy.
All right, so the event on Sunday is our brunch. We're doing a farm to table brunch. So all the food is being sourced from local farmers, but we're also doing beer pairing as well too. So the brewers that are available are going to participate in that. And they're going to talk, not like a speech, but they'll be sharing, what foods pair with their beers. So it's called Brunch and Brews, right? So we're serving brunch. You get to have beer as well too. And we're going to be serving our watermelon wheat ale. And so we're going to call that the watermelon mosa. So it was kind of like a beer mosa kind of thing, but Vaughn, I think, came up with watermelon mosa, and then Leon was like, you got to get this and you got to get that and put it together. So we're going to make that up, and we're going to be serving that from our bartender, so people can just have an experience.
And then because the game is on, we know that's usually the backdrop. So in the 5,400 square foot barn, we got a audio visual system with a huge drop down screen, so you'll be able to like have brunch, music, football. So the vibe is going to be just like off the chart. And then we're going to have cigar vendors on Friday, which we'll forget.
Friday night, yeah. We are going to.
And then you can do your beer and cigar pairings and music, some black coffee kind of like vibe with music. So the weekend is going to be fabulous. And this is the inaugural, so we can't wait until you all get here, touch the soil, and ride this thing out with us, because we can't have all this excitement by ourselves.
Yeah, and I mean, we
Not at
envision
all.
this being so big. I mean, Hennessy Creek, we can hold thousands of people there. Let me be very clear.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we want
Easily 2,000. Easily 3,000. All right, maybe 4,000.
All right, but yeah, but we definitely this is our inaugural year, and we just want people to know who we are and where we are and get to meet us, because we're so accessible, and that's what we love about ourselves. We're not like over here and you can't meet us. We're out in the field and we're talking to people. And we're like, how do you like the beer? And they're like, the beer is so good. Oh my gosh, and this place is so nice. Is it owned by? And we're like, no, it's definitely not owned by.
Right.
You're talking to the owner. They're just like blown away, like, oh my gosh.
Right. And they say stuff like,
I didn't know this place was here. You know, and it's because we really don't do a lot of large scale marketing. Number one, because people are always coming at us like, I can market this for you for $10,000. Like, well, unless you can pay for yourself times 3, then buy
Felicia.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have $10,000 to give you. We're trying to build this thing up.
Right. And then they say, and then they say something like, "Who's your brewmaster? He's so cute." I thought I'd throw a curve in here because Leon was all focused and serious. Just make sure he's paying attention.
I'm intently listening because I'm making sure that we're on the same page still. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I gotta do and being sure that I'm making the Hennessy look good and all that kind of stuff too. You know,
I love it.
You know, and to kind of piggyback what Dr. Tracy and Dr. Vaughn were talking about. We're gonna have a lot of beer venues there too. So I mean, again, being in the industry for so long, I've gotten to know quite a few breweries around my time in the industry. So with a lot of the breweries that are coming, I'm lucky enough to be part right next to them, pouring my beers along with their beers right next to them. While they're doing large scale. You know, they are established and, they're still grinding for sure. But I mean, they got their cans in the stores and stuff like that, for example. I am simply doing this thing in my garage when I get some free time away from my kids and stuff like that. So, and being able to share this experience, not only with Dr. Wallace, but with the other vendors that were going to be there and guys who I respect and look up to and ask questions with and have known for a number of years. I'm excited for all of this, you know what I mean? So this weekend is definitely one of those kind of things where I am making sure that all my I's are dotted and all my T's are crossed to make sure I put on the best show that I possibly can. And I am going to be doing that for sure.
If I can say one thing about Leon, and because we know we are neos in the industry, but when you use an X factor, that just leverages your credibility. And every time we talked about Hennessy Creek and the vision and here's what we're doing, you can build a shell and you got to earn the respect in the industry. And we get that. But when we say that we've been working with Leon and Black Cave, we automatically got like a nod to be like, okay, y'all on the right track. Y'all doing the right stuff because Leon's name and his brewing IQ is known in the industry of the Black brew community. So we're pleased and blessed to have you as a part of us because you have given us the confidence to like you be our legitimizer as we build the platform that we all can benefit from. So this thing, I'm telling you, when you get here this weekend, it is going to be a vibe. Trust me.
It's going to be epic.
It's going to be epic. And the people who don't make it going to be like, when are y'all going to do it again? When y'all going to do it again? Be like, this is around this time. You got to wait. Yeah.
There'll be plenty of other events, but this one is the one.
This one is the one.
Yeah.
Yo, so
I mean, and then we'll have our grand opening, of course, next year.
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to say too was that because y'all did mention it, and I do got my Berlin Flow t-shirt on today.
I got my Rhythm and Brews on.
On their shirts.
I just want to give a quick shout out today.
Do the t-shirt wave, right?
I want to give a quick shout out today, and also for Berlin Flow because one thing that they did say when we went to Fresh Fest back when it was Fresh Fest, they did say they wanted to put the key in people's back to make sure that everybody, instead of them just doing it,
Right.
Then other people do it, and we got what is it? The Mega Fest with Soul Mega.
Yeah.
And then you guys
Yep.
are doing the Rhythm and Brew. So it's like that's what they
Yep.
wanted, and it's good to see it because most of these beer festivals that you go to normally are ran and majority of people there don't look like us.
Right.
So shout out to y'all for being able to jump on and also get a community something else to vibe with. So shout out to y'all for that.
Yes, yes.
And speaking of shout outs, I do have to shout out Liquid Intrusion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Liquid Intrusion. I mean, when we first kind of started out, like I'm not sure how we actually met, but I remember them coming to us and saying, "Hey, we're Liquid Intrusion." I think we met them through the Black Brew movement. I think they had an event, and I think that's how we met.
That's how we met Drew
and Jasmine. You know, instant like connection. I mean, it's so unusual to find people that are willing to share information with you. I mean, they weren't holding information hostage. You know, they weren't trying to like not share. I mean, just what do you need? We can be a resource to you. I mean, we immediately were like, can you guys be our mentors? I mean, absolutely. I mean, we see what they're doing. I mean, they are just stellar. I mean, gold standard of just minority craft brewers. I mean, doing their thing. And then I found out that Jasmine was my soror. I was like, oh, Lord. Like, she's a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. I mean, I just like, oh my God, like she's my sister. So, you know, here we are. They have just been model friends, model mentors for us. And we are so grateful that they have been a part, you know, of our journey and will continue to be. And just like we will be promoting Black Cave and Black Viking and all the other brewers, Soul Mega. I mean, everybody who's out there who's working, like, we're family. Like, we want people to come, like, we are family. You are home. And anything we can do to support each other and our businesses, we're gonna set the stage for all of us, right? So we're just excited about getting everybody out there so they can just see what we're doing. Because until you guys see it, I'm telling you, can't even imagine it. You can't.
So we got to work on our signals. Because I'm telling you, y'all gonna be grinning a lot and be like shaking your head like this a lot. The ideas are going to just galvanize, and it is designed to be that way. It's like you said when we went to Barrel and Flow, the activation started, and everybody can move at different levels of the activation. But we were in a position to like be able to like bring them here and just like ball out. I mean, we can go as large as 2 stages, farmland, brew house. It's amazing, and we were excited to get exposed to that because half of it is exposure.
Yeah,
the good people, the quality,
seeing it,
of the event, how effective it was running, the logistics. You know, when you're in it, you see it from a different lens. And it was the logistics. I was like, these brothers gonna sleep for 3 weeks because the logistics and managing this to lift it the way as sexy as it was incredible. We were motivated from that point, and we have not looked back.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Nice. I like it.
Now I know you. Now, have you made or put out a list in terms of some of the breweries that will be in attendance for Rhythm and Brew, or no, you haven't done that yet, or have you released some of those items?
Yeah, we have. Trish, you talk. A lot about marketing. We've been putting out like probably for like a month now, but not everybody's locked in. We got Black Viking,
Black Cave, of course. We have Liquid Intrusion.
Yep.
We have Port City is coming. They are a local brewer. They're not minority. We have, of course, us, Hennessy Creek. And then we have, did I already say Black Viking?
Mm-hmm. You did. Mm-hmm. This is
Black
testable.
Viking, Black Cave, Liquid Intrusion, Port City, and Hennessy Creek. That's 5.
Okay. That's fine.
Port City is a brewery.
Other people were just not available. There was a couple out of state. You know how that goes. And again, we put this out maybe like 2 months ago. Like, hey, like, because Vaughn was like, we got to put a date on this. We got to put a date. And when he said we got to do it September 26th or 28th, because I think that's like beer drinking day is like the 28th or something like that.
Okay.
What is the 28th? Y'all know these beer holidays, right?
No.
Okay.
You're probably not our holidays. We will come up with our own
holiday, right? Every day's a holiday.
Yeah, you just made one up, Tracy.
No, it really is. I'm gonna find my phone.
Now it's gonna be Rhythm
It's like national. It's like national
Hennessy
Creek
Creek
Day or something.
It's Hennessy Creek Day now.
I'm about to give us a proclamation right now.
What you writing it more? You writing it?
Right.
You guys, pull up your phone.
It is National
Drink Beer Day toast.
That is true. It is National
September 28th.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, how about that?
Nice. Okay.
National Drink Beer Day, September 28th. Is that not something that we're supposed to be aware of?
I don't. People who makes up these days?
I don't know.
Yeah, how do you apply? How do you apply to get a day? I want to apply.
Hennessy Creek. This is a official proclamation. It's called Hennessy Creek Weekend 26th to 28th Proclamation. It's official.
Right.
Let it be known.
Right, because you got.
I'm sorry, Tracy. I'm sorry.
You got National Beer Lovers Day. You got National Drink Beer Day.
There's a Beer Lovers Day. Yeah, IPA Day. Yeah.
Oh, there is. Okay, I don't know. I'm just like
Black Brewers Day is coming up.
No, they got a day for everything. It's a day for freaking. It's like cotton candy day, strawberry. It's like weird shit.
Oh, okay.
And guess what? We don't own the industries that have those days.
Right.
Well,
yeah,
that's true.
That's okay. We're gonna get a proclamation, hopefully, from maybe the councilman, and we gonna name a day.
There you go.
We'll
there you go.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
Well, before we wrap up, is there anything else you want our listeners or our viewers to know more about just Hennessy Creek or the brewery or the event?
Well, I just want to say that Hennessy Creek is an extension of who Vaughn and I are. We've been married. We will be married for 34 years next year.
Ooh, nice.
We dated for 3 years before, so 37 years. And our home has always been the place where everybody kind of, came to gather to celebrate just life's events, birthdays, just, you go to the soccer game, you got first Holy Communion, whatever. I mean, our family and our friends. And so
Cotton Candy Day.
What?
I said they celebrate Cotton Candy Day, just come on.
Candy Day.
Cotton Candy Day. So when we were contemplating what we wanted to do in our retirement years, it was kind of like, what could we do together that we could to be different from our actual full-time jobs in life? And I'm just so grateful that it's turned into craft beer because it's it's like a family reunion. So everybody who comes here is like family. And we're just so excited to have it centered around, some great beers that Leon is designing for us and making for us. And we're just excited to have people come for beer, an event, stay at the B&B, but just to chill and hang out.
Right.
Yeah. And I would say is that I'm excited about finding the community. It's like finding your tribe of like-mindedness and people who just like know how to enjoy life, and you kind of like block out all of the crazy stuff and just kind of like vibe in a space. And I noticed that every time I get to any beer gathering with the community, it's not about who did what, who has what. It's about
black or white.
It's about the brew.
Right.
And the fact that we get to host that kind of energy here and plant it into the soil is like humongous for us. And I'm telling you, the activations that's going to come from it, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I guarantee you there will be some. Like we were inspired when we went to Somega, we were inspired when we went to Vegas, CBC, and we went to
Barrel and Flow.
So we want to give it back. And then we start coming together as a community and talking about, what's next that we can create that be just like mind blowing. And we synergize the energy, and we develop that walk away experience. And then we look at each other and was like, dude, that was nice. Let's do it again and again and again. And then that's when everybody's going to come in. If Nike don't come in and say, you got to pay all the black brewers something, then Nike, not yet. We're going to have our NIL day in life.
Cheers.
There it is.
Like
Okay, before we go though, I got one more question, Ryan.
Yeah.
Doctors, what kind?
So I'll go first. So I have a doctor of audiology degree from the University of Florida in Gainesville. I graduated in 2003. I'm an audiologist, so I excuse me, I diagnose people with hearing loss and balance disorders. I had a private practice for 28 years. I retired 3 years ago.
Oh, nice.
I still work as an audiologist though, for DC.
Okay,
Right.
nice.
Can you hear really well?
I have perfect normal hearing.
She said what?
Vaughn, however, has selective hearing.
He got selective hearing.
Vaughn has selective hearing.
Selective, yes, of course. He does. He's your husband of 30 plus years. Yeah.
I was in the military, so a lot of things.
That's right.
Exactly. A lot of bangs. A lot of bangs.
He blames everything on PTSD. I got PTSD.
It's exactly what it is. I got my
Over
government
20
check
years
coming in every month.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Let's pivot.
My wife was in the army. She does the same thing. She was
That's right, man.
You know, right. So the crazy part is there's tests that you can do when you're asleep. So when I wake up and she said, "Did you hear me?" I was like, "No." She said, "I tested you in your sleep, so I know you heard me." So I can't get away with it.
That's a whole nother level, golly.
Noise inflection, barriers. I can't even get around it. But my doctorate is in. I got a doctorate of business administration where I concentrated on minority small businesses. My dissertation, success strategies in this region. DMV. So again, for minority-owned businesses, because again, there's a lot of struggles and strategies that we don't know, but there's a lot of gatekeepers, as I call them, that put those indirect blocks that you don't see. And we always have limited resources, so they kind of like get you to a point, and then they rip a Band-Aid off and say, "Surprise, you need another $10,000 and kill your whole model." So I kind of focused on how to navigate those. So that's just mine. So I actually have been exercising my entire dissertation in this process because everything that I researched of obstacles and success modeling from financing have come to pure fruition in dealing with the government, local agencies. And a quick example is with tariffs. I didn't plan for the tariffs on China, where that's where Stout built your tanks. So when it was time to ship them, Mr. Man and put 125%. So they was like, if we ship them right now, it's $90,000 just to ship your tank. I was like, well, we're going to start from scratch. So then again, things that when you start building your business, you don't see, you got to account for government, local, strategies of your municipalities. People don't see that when they're scaling. So that's the benefit that we have as a community now, because you can be like, we can be drinking a beer and you be like, look, Doc, I'm asking you a question. I'm like, do tell. And I'm going to tell you how to navigate that. That's why Leon is in a great place, because he's the beneficiary of all of this group knowledge, just like we all are on this call, on this podcast as a community. So that's what mine was in.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Black people, great, man.
Black doctors.
No,
and I like how Leon been calling y'all Doctors Wallace.
Right.
I like Doctors Wallace. That's dope.
I give respect, but I give respect. So much respect to both Dr. Tracy and Dr.
My guy. That's my guy. That's our guy.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
He was raised right.
That's right. My mama raised him right. That's right.
His mama raised him right. His mama.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you for having us on.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Always welcome.
Any more questions? Yo, Lou?
Nah, I do have the word of the day, the word of the podcast, though.
What is it?
You want me to do the word of the podcast?
Sure. Yeah.
It was two today. One was galvanizing. I heard that a lot. And activations. That's it.
All right.
It's like a beer name.
Sound like a beer name.
Thank you, Leon.
Thank you, Leon. Yes.
We love you.
That would make good beer name.
So all three of you guys coming out on Saturday or Friday night or what?
We'll be there.
Yes.
We'll be there I'll be there Saturday.
Okay, make sure I get everybody's email so I can send the tickets.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, once again,
awesome. Well,
we want to thank the team of Hennessy Creek for coming on the podcast.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much.
Before we go, we always like to know how
Appreciate
people
you guys. Thank you.
Before you go, we always like to know how people can find you on these World Wide Webs, how they can find out about the event, how they can get tickets for the event, and all that good stuff. Whatever you want to say.
So I'll just say Did you say hold on a second?
No, I said whoever want to take it.
Whoever want to take it.
Oh, whoever wants to take it, yeah. So you can purchase tickets on our website, which is HennessyCreek.com, HENNESSY Creek.com, or you can also buy tickets on Eventbrite for Rhythm and Brews. You can check out our website. Again, we're on Facebook as Hennessy Creek, and we're on Instagram at The Hennessy Creek.
All right.
Nice.
Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm at Legendary Leon 2014 on Instagram. BlackCaveBrewingCo.com on Google. We look up Black Cave Brewing Company, my own personal brand. And I'm excited for this weekend, man. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys and talking more about beer. I can talk about beer literally all day long. So
we know.
I can't believe it's already been an hour and 12. You know what I mean? So I can't believe it's been that long already. But
Listen,
I can keep going. As long as you guys want to go, I'm down for it.
And you ain't had no beer in a couple weeks. You ready?
Lou?
Surrender to the flow. Surrender to the flow. That's one of our taglines. Surrender to the flow.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Surrender to the flow. Yeah.
Lou?
Oh, man.
My name's Lou Belgium. I'm on them Instagrams.
Yo?
You can find me on IG at IM302YODA.
And you can find Bruising Banter Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at Bruising Banter Podcast. You can even go to bruisingbanter.com if you want to buy merch like this.
Yeah.
If you want to, if you want to follow me, Rob Say Bruising, there it is, right here. Bing, 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 bing. This has been another episode of Bruising Banter Podcast. Until next time.
Have a good week, everyone. Go Birds!
Oh, God.
Ooh.